So welcome to today's class. So excited to announce that Inbar Berman, our neighbor and our fellow student who I met at the temple 3 years ago and has become a friend. Yay, woohoo! We are going to move forward right now. Yes, we are. So grab hold of your small ball and place that between your inner thighs. Ah, good. Inbar's the one to really watch today, but I'm going to be participating in the standing work as well. So I just want you to feel the effects of the ball squeeze. As you notice when you've got that ball squeeze between your inner thighs, you're standing taller. Your shoulders are wide. We're going to inhale and let the arms drift up to the sky. And then on the exhale, press down as if through water. Good. And then just add a little bit of a knee bend as you bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pressing down. Good job. Do it again. Inhale, bend. Good. Stretch. Exhale, press down. That feels good. Inhale. All the way up. Really lift the dome. Exhale. The dome. What dome? The dome of your beautiful moving, breathing muscle, right? Diaphragm. Okay, let's release the ball and coming to a standing position here. I want you to see if you can find a parallel foot position. Yep. And then click your toes out and your heels come together. Exactly. So now you can really feel the zipping up effect. And we're going to bring the arms forward, slightly open, and just take a moment to find the rib cage. Find the collarbones, rib cage. Ribs are slightly connected. Collarbones are wide and open. And then we're going to start pressing down. This is our standing 100. So small little presses down, 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 down. Good. Now as we're doing this, come up to a releve if you can. Yes, and keep pressing down. The first second here, we're just finding the perfect placement of the arms. If you brought your arms in a little bit more narrowly, does that feel better to your body? To me, it feels jammed up in my shoulders. I go a little bit wider and there I am. I can feel the support through my scapula. For some of you, maybe a little teeny bit wider is better. Take a minute to find what's your perfect V shape. So high V with your arms. Good. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and slowly lower all the way down. Good. Now we got that through the arms. We got that placement. We have that in our muscle memory. We're going to take the right leg and just bring it forward. Right leg is forward. Arms to that perfect positioning. And we start with the arms. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift your right leg up. And lower an inch. And lift an inch. 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 And lower an inch. One more set. Good. And lower an inch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that leg into tabletop. Good. And then gently set it down to V shape. Woo! That was some work. That's our kind of advanced standing hundreds. So let's see if we can be that solid on the other side. Good. Starting with the arms V shaping. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Now keep the pumping of the arms. Bring the left leg forward in space. Good. And it's lower an inch. And lift an inch. And lower an inch. 2, 3, 4, 5. And lift an inch. 2, 3, 4, 5. And lower an inch. And lift an inch. 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 Good job. Bring that in. Set it down. Woo! I felt that today. That was great. Okay, now, keeping the V shape of the feet. Hands come behind the head, either completely clasped or kind of to the sides. This is, dependent on what your shoulder mobility is. From this positioning here, can you lift one leg up and set it down? Other leg up, set it down. Good. One, cha-cha, and the other. Cha-cha. Good. Now I'm noticing that the turned out position doesn't feel great in my body today, and my feet are naturally rotating a little bit more to parallel. I kind of like that. You're allowed to do that too. Yes. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of flexion. So we lift and lower and lift and lower. It's a standing crunch and lower. You got it. Standing crunch and lower and crunch and lower and crunch and up and crunch. Ta-ta and crunch. Good. Now same side for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Other side. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now fours. It's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. It's fours. It's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. It's twos. It's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 8 alternating. 8, 7. Nothing like this for keeping your brain fired and stimulated. Doesn't your brain feel good right now? Yes, good. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. It's crisscross for 8 alternating. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We did it. Yay. Shoulder rolls back and back and back. Back and back and back and back and back. Nice work. Okay, grab a hold of your theraband. Good. Inbar and I are going to change places. She's going to be more dominant here. I can't quite do theraband work with my broken ribs yet, but she's going to be the demonstrator. So I want you to start with a V shape of your feet. Yes. And the arms are close into the sides. Good. And you're going to do your small little pull and release. Good. Remember, the tighter the band, the more work it is. So the looser the band, the easier it is. You can have it however loose you want, but I want you to feel that the work is in the shoulders. Inbar is recovering still, right, from your shoulder surgery. Perfect. She's perfect, but she did have shoulder surgery last year. Good. And pull. And pull. Good. Now, as we're doing our small little pulls, there's work as you go out, and there's work as you come back in. You're creating that yourself. Yes, we are. And now we're going to see if we can continue these, making it just a little bit more rhythmic. So it's good job. That's it. Now, can you transfer your weight so that it's on the left foot? Bring your right foot up just to your little baby tree. Right bottom of the foot goes onto your left ankle or shin. That's it. Good. And it's 15, 14, 13, 12 little pulls, and 11, 10, 9, 8, yes we can, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it going, but put your foot down. Good. Keep it going. Now, I can definitely feel my shoulders are working. They're a little tiny bit of a light burn. That's a good thing for my body. You ask yourself, is that good for your body? I'm keeping this hand hold today. It feels really good for me. I can also feel my back working. Right leg now is dominant leg. Left leg comes off, and then baby tree with left foot in. There we go. It's 20 to finish. 19, 18, 17 little pulls, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Am I counting all right, Inbar? She said she was going to really keep up on my counting. Good. 3 and 2 and 1, and we did it. Yay. Grab a hold of your band and bring it all the way forward. You might need a little bit of slack on this one, yep. And then Inbar's going to lower her arms about 1 inch and find the shoulder blades squeezing lightly together and down. And then you're going to pull across your chest. That's it. And then bring that back in. Good. Pull across the chest and back in. Good. And Inbar's going to try to smile. Cha-cha. That's it. Ooh. No, she really hates me. No. She'll get me back later. And pull across. Ah. Nice. And pull across. Oh, yeah, I can do this one today just easily. Feels good. It's amazing when your body's healing. Just like a little tiny bit every day. Little tiny bit better every day. Maybe that's how we should think about life. We're getting better in all ways, a tiny bit every day. Don't we often think the opposite? Like we're getting older, we're getting like worse every day. No, let's change our thinking. Let's get better every day. Okay, last one, and we hold it, and it's releve up, nice. And then can you give me just 8 of keeping heels off the ground, bend the knees, squeeze inner thighs, bend the knees, squeeze inner thighs. That's it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lower all the way down. Good, shoulder shrug up, let it go. Perfect. Now let's put the bands down and grab our small weights. And holding on to the small weights, I'd like you to once again, bring yourself into your V-shaped position. Good. Hands are at your sides. This is an easy bicep curl. Curl and release down. Good. And curl and release. Good. Bicep curl. Bicep curl. Bicep curl. Good. And curl. Good. Now we're going to add it on. It's curl, overhead press. In, down, again. In, press. In, down, again. In, press. In, down, again. In, press. In, down, and in, press. In and down. Good job. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it on one leg. Parallel your feet for me. Good. Choose one leg or the other. My stronger side is typically the left, so I'm going to stand on my left side and pick up my right leg. This is a definite challenge level. Right leg goes behind you, maybe a little bit, maybe all the way so you're parallel to the ground. Good. Arms are hanging with your weights. You're going to bring it in for bicep curl. Overhead press goes to high V shape. We bring it in and down. Are the weights too heavy, Inbar? Is that okay? Okay, so in and press and in and down. And it's in, press, in, down again, in, press, in and down and in. V-shape it. In and down and one more. In and back. Good. Standing tall, parallel feet, other side. Bringing left foot in or whatever foot you're on. Take it back. Maybe it's a little bit. Maybe it's all the way down. It's bicep curl. Reach out. In and down. Good. Biceps and up and in and down. Good. 4. Cha-cha. In and down and 3. In and down and 2. In and down and 1. In and down. Yay! Okay, so let's set the weights on down. And Inbar's going to come on to the Cadillac. You're going to come down to your mats. And we're going to do some wonderful abdominal work today. Yes. Lie down either way. Doesn't matter, whichever way you want. Okay, so you're gonna start out just with your full roll up. We're gonna demonstrate first with the band. So she's got the band wrapped around the feet. Good. And yeah, and you're gonna lie all the way down. Good. So take a breath in to prepare. Exhale and slowly roll all the way up, long arms, yeah. Come all the way forward and then lengthen towards your toes. As you're lengthening towards your toes, you're pulling your belly muscles in and sit up tall, shoulder blades down your back, and then roll smoothly down, 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 down. Once again with the band. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale and roll up super slow, long arms. Yes, yes, good. It's forward fold. Really reach for your toes, but at the same time, pull back with your belly. That's it. Good, and then sitting tall and rolling back down. Good. Now for Inbar, she's going to gently release the strap. Holding this with her hands, it just makes it a little harder. You take it your way. Arms start a little bit over the head. Inhale, arms, exhale, head. Roll all the way up, reach for the toes. Good. Sitting up tall and back down. Notice this is our roll down. This is our standing roll down, except for we're doing it seated. Inhale, arms, exhale, pick up your head. Ribs slide together. You reach, 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 reach for your toes. Breath in and then rolling down. All about your spine. Yes. Yes, 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 good. 2 more. Make these feel fantastic for yourself. This is your time. We didn't go to a spa today, but we came to Pilates class. Yeah. Or maybe this is our spa. I do have a nice jacuzzi bathtub. I got some CBD matcha tea bath bombs. That would make it a spa day, right? I can't wait to try those. Okay, perfect. Now she's all the way down. Today she's going to use her theraband as just in a little assist here behind her head so that she gets a nice stretch with her neck. So she's making that into her stretcher. She's going to bend her knees for us. Yep. She's squeezing her inner thighs together, or she's going to have the ball between inner thighs. If you've got your ball, that's always handy. Good. Now just a chest lift. So you're going to inhale. Exhale, lift up. Good, lift up a little bit higher for me. Good. Now keep your tailbone reaching the other direction. No, the other, so set your tailbone flat. Yes. And then roll back down. Nice. Again, exhale up. Inhale down. Just to the bra line. It's really precise on the chest lift. Just to here. Good, give me a space under your chin. Yes. And then back down. See how you're using your tailbone to help you? I want you to keep, yeah. Don't come up that high, just to the bra line, yeah. We're gonna lift up higher in a bit. Exhale, inhale. Good, exhale and inhale, nice. Exhale and inhale, good job. Exhale and inhale, good. Now pause there, legs to tabletop. Same thing, but we add a pulse. We lift, pulsing go a little higher and back down, that's it. It's lift. Pulse higher and down and lift. Pulse it higher and down. Yes, lift. Pulse higher and down and lift. Pulse higher and down and lift. Pulse higher and down and lift. Pulse higher and down. Last one, stay. Good. Now give me a little persimmon under your chin. That's too much, just a persimmon. Yes. Tiny pulses, knees into head, head into knees, in, crunch in, both in, both in, both in. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll down and set your feet all the way down. Good work. Okay, what do you think about the theraband? Is it a little bit helpful just for keeping your neck in the right position?
I prefer my hands.
She prefers her hands, and a few other people do. When I've had a huge class and I can actually hear people back, I'd say about 10% of people really prefer their hands. If you're one of them, use your hands. but for a lot of people, it's super helpful. Okay, we're gonna move straight into our single leg stretch. So no ball for this one to start with. Legs come to tabletop. Yep, hands behind the head. You're gonna take a breath in and then exhale, lift up to chest lift, good. One leg in and one leg out, cha-cha, 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 good. And as she's going, she's pointing her feet, really reaching and reaching and reaching and reaching, good. And here, yes, that's perfect. And notice how her pelvis is stable. Sometimes the pelvis, as we're doing the single leg stretch, is hiking up and down. We don't want that. We want the pelvic basin to be really stable. So notice she's really got that great stability going. Good, now she's gonna add a twist, a twist, a twist, a twist for 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, good job, 3, 3, 2, 2, last one, lower all the way down, stretch your legs up to the sky, good, and I'm gonna give you a little stretch in between, so you're gonna do lots more core today. So legs go up to the sky, good, okay, nice, just little tiny little pull, little tiny little release, kind of feels nice, yeah. Okay, and then give yourself a little bit of room here, Inbar. I'm gonna pull the Cadillac out just a little bit so she'll have more space. And she's gonna open her legs wide and then bring them back in. So it's a little bit of tension there on the legs, little bit of inner thigh, out and in, and out, and in, and out, and hold it out there. Tiny pulses, out, 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 and out, 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 and out. Good work. Now, slowly keep the theraband if you've got it there, but bend your knees for me. Good. On this one, we're gonna lift up to teaser, and we're gonna do a couple different variations. Pretty much each variation gets a little bit harder, so we'll see how far we can go. So on this one, you're gonna take a breath in, exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and you're gonna roll all the way up, extending your legs, and she rolls up to the teaser. Good, she's gonna hold there for me, just so you can really see that perfect form. And notice the arms parallel to the floor, good. And then as you come back in, you're gonna roll down your spine smoothly and bring your legs in, head relaxes. Give me 4 more just like that. It's head, legs, find your balance, and then smoothly reverse that so it's super smooth all the way back. Good, 3 more, lift up. Exhaling as you lift. Inhale, find it. Exhale, rolling that spine down, bringing legs in. And again, lift up, extending the legs long. Good, find it, breathing in, nice. And smoothly rolling back. Good, last one, best one, all the way up. Good job, and all the way down. Okay, nice. Take a tiny teeny little vacation, because the next set is a little harder. Yeah, we're gonna start with the theraband. We're gonna come up with the theraband. Or actually, you can, yeah, let's come up with the theraband. We've got it, it'll be easy for everyone. And if it's too challenging at any little interval up, you keep doing the lesser one, okay? So let's, you ready? Yeah. Let's go, let's take a breath in. Exhale, lift up and find your teaser. Good. Find your balance, and now you're gonna slowly let go of your theraband. Good. She's gonna have that therapy, she's gonna have the same perfect posture, but she's gonna do it without the bands. She's gonna slowly low down and legs come in. Good, and just 2 more like that. Arms, head, neck, and shoulders, find that balance, and then back down. Good, and 1 more time for me. Good, now hold it there. Good, can you lower your legs a teeny tiny bit? That's it, good. Can you lift a teeny tiny bit? Can you lower your legs an inch? Lift an inch. Good, lower an inch, lift an inch. 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 Good, now keep your legs long. Slowly roll down, Inbar, slowly roll down, keeping the legs long. Good. She did it pretty well. I gotta cue her on this next one. We're gonna try it one more time. Form is pretty good, but you can always improve your form, right? Now, is this too challenging on your back at any level?
No.
Okay, good. I noticed that when you came down, you bent your knees, even though I kept saying keep your legs long. So the next level is with keeping your legs long and just your spine coming down. Okay, so here we go. She's going to have her legs at tabletop. Yeah, she can use the arms, lift up. Good. Now we lower the legs an inch, lift the legs an inch. Inch, inch down, inch up. Cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. Good. Now hold the legs here. Good. And then lower the spine down with control. Good. Arms come up. One more time for me. Don't bring your legs in. Yeah, legs have to stay long. Good. Now lift up. Good. And up. Good. Now we're going to play with it. It's arm, legs first. Down an inch, up an inch. Ha. Ha ha. Good. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Hold. And now arms up and down. Good. And then smoothly roll all the way back. Okay, good. Rock a little side to side. That was very nice. That's a hard set to have super control. We will work on it. Yes, we will. We'll work on it. God, my body wants to do that stuff so bad. I can't quite yet, but I will. And I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. Okay. Next thing, let's move into our double leg stretch. So the hands are behind the head. Legs start in tabletop. You're going to take a breath in, exhale, lift up, and it's arms out and legs out. Arms in and legs in. You can hug in. Yes. Arms and legs out. Pull everything in. That's perfect. Out. Pull it in. Good. Any neck strain, hands stay behind the head. I kind of like that version myself. Pulling in. Good. 3 more. Out. Exhale in. 2 more. Out. Exhale in. 1 more. Out. Exhale in and roll it all the way down. Nice work. Okay. Do you feel like you got some abdominal work there? Yeah. Good job. Okay. Let's go back to the small ball between the inner thighs. And I'd like you to roll into your bridge series. On this one today, I want your feet a little bit closer together and like a 75–80% squeeze of your ball. Her arms are at the sides, good, and she's gonna lift her hips up, and then 3 actions down, at least 3. So it's lift up, upper back, middle back, lower. Lifting up, roll it down. Exhale, up. Inhale, wave action down. Good job. Lift, wave action down. Lift up, wave action down. 1 more. Up, wave action down. Good. Now Inbar, lift up and stay lifted. And let's just talk about your positioning here. Can you feel your shoulder blades behind your back? Or can you feel where I'm touching your bone? Yeah. Can you come down so that that bone is on the ground? Yeah. And then can you lift your hip bones a teeny tiny more while staying here? Yeah. There, even where my finger is, even there you could come down. Maybe. I mean, everyone's body's different. So that's a little bit different than where you were, and it's safer and better for your back, and there's more abdominal support. So we can always improve our bridges. Good. Now she's going to give me 20 small ball squeezes. So it's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 3 times hip lift. Down, all the way. Lift up. Yes. Roll it down, lift it up, roll it down, lift it up, and hold. Good. Now her right leg is going to extend out. Right leg. Yep, okay. Extend out. Good. Now this is very challenging. It's challenging for your back. It's challenging for your core. Just recognize that. Just 10 ball squeezes. Squeeze and release. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Good form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right leg down, 3 hip lifts. We go down, lift it up, roll it down, lift it up, roll it down, and up and stay. Other leg extends out. Good, find that perfect form. Yes, nice. And 10 squeezes. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, 3 hip lifts. Down and up and down and up. Do it, okay? Down and up and stay up. Arms swing up to the sky, palms face toward each other. Nice. I like how you memorize this position. It's a little teeny bit different than when you came in. Nice. Lastly, we're going to do 20 ball squeezes to finish our set. We can do this. It's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Good. Now, as you're doing them, ask yourself, am I overusing my right leg? Am I over squeezing with my left leg, or am I really squeezing both? Squeezing both. Good. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay lifted. Arms reach behind. Keep reaching those arms behind you as you roll your spine down. Good. And then the arms return to your sides. Good. Legs come to tabletop. Actually, keep the ball for supine twist. Your way, inhale, dropping to one side. Take as much time as you like. Maybe on the next exhale, the body comes back to center. Good, and then dropping to the other side. Good, making that feel so nice. You get a little supine twist. Ah, good. Yeah. This is for Jill. Jill loves this exercise. I know I always say that, but I cannot ever think of this exercise without thinking of Jill. Thank you, Jill. Yeah, I mean, as much as you need. To me, I could do this, I think, 10 times. It just feels good. With broken ribs, no, I can't do this right now, but I'm enjoying Inbar doing it. Okay, so now we're gonna place the ball. Which ball do you care for? Do you care? Okay, underneath the sacrum. Good. Lengthen your legs and just take a minute with that ball under the sacrum to stretch out your back. Very important. And you notice you're in a light back bend. So you're stretching the front of your body as well. Feels good. Yes, it does. Okay, so next, we're going to bring the legs up to tabletop. Yep. And then the arms, one and then the other, straight up to the sky. Good. We're just going to pause here and just feel the really tiny little muscles finding balance. It kind of feels on the wobbly ball like you're in the ocean. You imagine the beautiful Caribbean Sea, warm water, warm salty water. Ah, isn't that your happy place? If you're swimming in the Caribbean, wouldn't that be definitely your top 3 places to be in your happy place? Everyone agrees?
The place that's going to make you happy.
Yeah. Okay, and then for this beginning set today, we're going to keep the arms up, making it more challenging. You can always have your arms down or one arm up and one arm down. She's going to keep arms up today for the beginning set. Notice her great form here. Her fingers are reaching up and her humeral head is plugged in. So she's reaching up with the arm, but also down, up and down at the same time. Really nice. I want her to do our small little toe taps, or we like to call them knee back. Pull knee back, and it's slow. Cha-cha, cha-cha. Knee back, knee back, knee back, knee back. Keep going, knee back, knee back, knee back, knee back. Good job, keep going. Now, if you're doing this 100%, it's all abdominals. Is it pretty much all abs there? Okay, and it's harder if you don't touch the ground. It's harder if you think about pulling back and you use the weight of your legs so you never get a break. So it's harder not to touch the ground. Cha-cha, cha-cha. See if you can do 10, 9, 8, 7, pull it back, and 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stay in tabletop. Good job. Give me a little space between the knees. Yeah. I want you to keep the arms up. Keep that sensation of reaching up and down. Keep the belly muscles fired over your ball, and it's one leg out, one leg in for single leg stretch. It's point your feet first, and it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going, but flex your feet for 10, 9. I like how she has targets on the bottom of her feet. How funny. And push, and push, and push. Good. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs come in, arms come down, and then feet come to the ground. Lengthen the legs, and then just again take a little bit of a stretch. Stretching the front of your body, and ball is stretching the back. Are you working a tiny bit harder as a student model than you would in your own home?
I dressed today. I usually don't dress.
You usually in your pajamas or naked, okay? That's good to know. So you're working just as hard as you normally would. Good, I know that Debbie told me she was working harder because I was watching her, and so she said she was. It's interesting. I think for me, if I were a student model, I'd be working harder because I know that people were watching. And yeah, you're on camera. That's right. Okay, so bring legs back up and then extend the legs up to the sky. On this one, you have the option of keeping arms all the way down, resting at your sides, or if you want more challenge, arms could be up like we had them. You're going to move straight into scissors, one up and one down, one up and one down. It's flex up and point down, flex up and point down, flex up and point down, cha-cha, cha-cha. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Your legs are as straight as you can make them in the scissoring movement. Yes. Now, can you point up and flex down? Point up and flex down. Point up and flex down. Point up and flex down. Good. You can slow it down. I know this is a challenging one. Point up and flex down. 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 Good. Now go back to what feels natural, which is probably flex and point down, right? Cha-cha. Yeah, good. So you got it natural. We're going to add in some pulsations today. So it's pulse, pulse, change. Pulse, pulse, change. Pulse, pulse, change. Pulse, pulse, change legs. Pulse, pulse, change legs. Good, now it's threes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and change, and 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 singles. 4, just 10, 9, 8, make a big 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, legs coming to the chest, and then slowly set those down. Woo! We have one last thing with the ball. I really applaud Inbar's form. So many times when I haven't seen a student in person for a while, they are very wobbly with the pelvis while doing the ball work. And your pelvis was pretty darn stable. Strong core muscles, yeah. Strong core muscles right here and right here too. Yeah. Okay, so last thing, we're just going to take a nice little bicycle ride to finish the set. Legs come up and extend, and it's big bicycle. Big and big and big. Good, so we're on the clock just for a minute of bicycling. Good, this is getting you ready because I'm going to go out on the bicycle after this class before I have some private clients. Yes, cha-cha, cha-cha. Cha-cha. It's a beautiful day here. The sun is shining. The birds are out. Inbar's here smiling. Ah, we are lucky people. Good. We've got fresh raspberries in the kitchen. What more can you ask for? Sunny day, fresh raspberries and friends. Okay, we are rich. We are rich people. Good, almost there. We have 15 seconds. It's big and big and big and big. It's big bicycle, big bicycle. Doesn't this feel so good? I pretty much every class, almost every class, I teach something on the ball. Do you love it as much as I do?
It doesn't answer for work.
It makes your core work and it's safe. It makes your core work and it's safe, and it also gives you that great stretch. Every single exercise on that ball is a stretch. Okay, we did 1 minute and 10 seconds. Yay! Okay, good job. So you're gonna come off the ball, nice, and take a teeny little breather here. What I'd like you to do is grab a hold of your theraband and just take that into the right leg. Yeah, good. Extend the left leg long, and then if you have your ball handy, the ball goes underneath your left foot. Yeah. We're going to take our leg circles in 2 different ways today. I'm just making sure her pelvis is as even as possible. Yeah. And you can notice how naturally her ribs are connecting and they're dropping downward. She's going to take the leg across the body and then as big a circle as she likes up and around. This leg is stable, but there's movement through the hip. There's a little movement through the pelvic base. The pelvis is not 100% stable, but her opposite rib, so her left rib, that back rib, is pressing slightly down. Her internal and her external obliques on left side are the stabilizing focus for this exercise. After she's done 5 to 7, then she's going to go the other way. She's going to stir. Good. And stir. And stir. And stir. Good job. Nice hip mobility here. Good. If your hips by any chance are really tight today, and this is challenging, bend your knee. Make it more forgiving. It's all about mobilizing the hip on this version. We've got that theraband. We want mobilization. Good job. Now, this is more work. This is the advanced version. We teach this every once in a while. It's so much fun, I think. So, theraband away. This leg is going to stay. Your arms are going to reach long, and you're going to lift up to flexion. Lift up to flexion. Good. Now, lift your left leg off the ball. Good job. Now you're going to do small leg circles. Across and up. 5 and 4 and 3. If there's strain in the neck, hands behind the head, that's fine. 2 and 1 other way for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and slowly roll all the way back. Good work. Nice. So you could use a little bit more stability through the shoulder girdle on that one, but that was great. Let's try the other side now. Left leg is long, and your right leg gets that theraband. This is the juicy stretch. Yeah. Yeah. So this one is stabilizing the leg. Good. Okay. And then across the body, up and around. Do you have enough space there? There you go. You don't have to make it too crazy big either. Yeah. Good job. Okay. So she's going to do 5 to 7 in one direction, 5 to 7 on the other direction. Circle. And circle. Yes. Circle. Good. Okay. Okay, good. Is it even yet? I lost count. About almost even? Okay. Perfect. Good. Now for the advanced version. I love this one. So much fun. It's a challenge. This leg stays. This leg comes off the ball. Good job. And it's circle just for 5, 4, 3. Nice stability. Yes. 2, 1 other way for 5. Make it small and controlled. 3. Yes. 2 and 1. She did it. Woohoo! Okay. That was nice. That was very nice. And that was so much better than the first side. That's right. Great job. Okay, roll onto your side for me. Either direction, you're going to do some sideline work. Yeah. Let's do our basic 101 hips. We always need that. Legs are coming to an L shape for me. Good. You want to try, have you done this with the small weight?
Never done with the weight, but I can try.
1 pound or 3 pound?
Definitely 1 pound.
Okay. You have to squeeze it so much harder, and so your glutes and your hips work harder, and then it's a little more weight than the ball, right?
This is the one I'm helping you count.
Oh, we're not really counting. Okay, so it's lift an inch, lower an inch, but first, yeah, hips are even, and I want a little tiny bit more activity through your belly. Okay, you got to squeeze tight, I know, yes. So it's lift an inch, lower an inch, good. Now don't lift with here, it's lift here. And here, just small, lift. And if the weight doesn't work today, this is the first time that she's trying it with the weight, just let me know, I'll grab the ball. Good job, nice form, that's it. Lift, and lift, and lift. Good, well I did start a new book 2 nights ago. I finished the Wife Upstairs, which was like a murder mystery. It was so much fun. I was laughing about the dog walker, and I won't tell you the story, but if you happen to want a beach read, oh my God, that was fun. But this is the 10 Lessons for the Post-Pandemic World by Fareed Zakaria, and it is really good. All this nice history and interesting things and putting things in perspective and how the pandemic is this tiny little, you've made a snowball, right? It's a tiny little snowball, and the next couple of years, we're gonna have ramifications and ramifications. So sort of thinking about history and then where we go from here. He's very good at that. I like him. Also, he's a vegetarian, which I love. How can we believe in climate change and eat animals? We can't, so I think that's very cool. Okay, you did 1 million, okay.
No, I'm starting the next exercise.
And lower, lift, and lower. She's starting the next exercise, lift, and lower. Now we get to count. That's it, just for 12, and 11, and 10, and 9, 8, 7, good job, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's it, and circle, good. It's hip height circle, small circles, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Did you do the other way? 10, 9, sorry about that, I'm not good at counting, she's right. Good job.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yay, okay, yay. So roll onto your back, my dear. Good, take that into your number 4 stretch because you deserve it. Good, and Amy sent me a book that she's reading. I'm trying to look it up on my phone yesterday. It sounded really good. Between Two Kingdoms. Have you guys heard of Between Two Kingdoms? Anyway, that's next on my reading list, Between Two Kingdoms. Okay, so you're taking your number 4 stretch and you know you need it. Try flexing your foot for me, Inbar. Good. Does that feel like it's a little bit deeper? Yeah, if you have someone to lean into you, it makes it so much better. Yeah, you probably need it. Would you consider yourself a limber person? Or would you consider yourself a tight person? Like basically your whole life. Have you been able to stretch and do the splits?
No, I was never flexible.
Never flexible,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
just strong.
So same to me. And that's what I find with my clients. You're either strong or you're flexible. So you know what's dominant, and therefore you have to work on the other thing. For me, I have to work much more on flexibility.
Yeah, I can never.
Strength training, I'm pretty muscular, pretty strong. That comes much more naturally. Okay, so let's do the other side. How was it with the weight?
Okay.
Good.
Definitely different though.
But she's ready to take it to the next level. So if you have a small weight, you might want to take it the basic hip series. Good. Okay, so here we go. Tiny little lift and lift. Good job. Now, Inbar is really cool. When her son enrolled at UCLA, was it his first year? Was last year?
No, they're seniors.
They're both seniors? Oh my gosh, okay. When did you
That's
enroll
only
them
when
in
they
your
met.
master's program?
Last year. I'm finishing. I'm on my last semester.
Okay, so they were sophomores.
We all three of us graduated together.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so her sons are in college, and she is finishing her master's degree in urban planning, not public planning, but urban planning. Isn't that cool? Yes. Lifelong learning. We got to keep learning, keep growing. And what are you going to do with your degree? I don't know.
Be smarter, that's all.
Be more in tune with the
What have you
world.
done with your degrees?
Yeah.
Also, I didn't do much with the degrees.
Well, lots of us went to get jobs. Yeah. and have careers.
In what you studied?
I studied communications, and I was a journalist for 10 years. So yeah, I did. For me, I did. But different people are different. Yeah. But of course, we can all agree that we want to keep lifelong learning going. Yeah. Okay, so
Opening?
I'm not quite yet. A few more seconds. Let's count down though. Just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This one feels more tired than the other side, I know, right? It does. Now we go up and down. That's it. Up and down. Good. So what are you reading right now, Inbar?
You know, I finished What the Eye Cannot See by Dr. Mona. I can't pronounce her last name. She's an Iraqi immigrant to Flint. It's the Flint water issue.
Oh, yes.
Great book. So she was kind of the whistleblower.
Yes, yeah, fantastic.
Unbelievable.
So as you probably have heard, in Texas and Mississippi, we won't talk about the governors and the not mask wearing because we can't deal with that. However, in both those places, there have been emergency weather events in the past few weeks. In Texas, there's been horrible snow and ice. And in Mississippi, there was rains and flooding. And in both those places, there are thousands, or in some cases, hundreds and thousands of people without water because the infrastructure is so old that it's all broken and it's not going to be fixed because they're all in poor neighborhoods. Circle and circle and circle and circle. Keep going. Circle and circle. So that is very alarming and something that we need to really keep focus on. Water issues. Do you have a rainwater catchment system?
No, but you know, we have the same problem in the floods here. It's whenever it's flooded.
Well, we in Aptos, in this unincorporated area with our SoCal Water District, we've got saline seeping into our fresh water. She's keeping count for me. I know she is. Yeah. So we are running out of water. And I don't know what's happening. Apparently, there's a lot of new development happening and a lot more people building because of the housing crisis. Low-income housing has been approved in all different places. Those little units on people's houses are being built. She did it! Yay! Okay, now, coming to your number 4 stretch, you deserve it. Ah.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
This one is so different.
Is this one really tight?
Yeah.
This one's really tight, so I'm gonna lean in for her to here. And she gets a full minute, as do you. Ah. Water issues, fresh drinking water. Yeah. We need to be concerned. We need to educate ourselves. So that's a good book.
You're gonna like it. It's right in the line.
Yeah, I have it on hold at the library. You told me about it. Yeah, I finished it.
Yeah, and then the semester started, so now it's all hard to come. No fun books now.
Urban planning. I remember suggesting that when my son was at the University of Auckland, he took a semester there. He did semesters in France, in New Zealand, in South Africa, and one other place I can't remember. He was studying all over the world.
That's cool.
Good education. but he, at the University of Auckland, I thought, take politics and take like urban planning, because from a New Zealand perspective, wouldn't that be so great? And he really liked those, the classes he took there. Got a lot out of that. In Paris, he was there for a 3-month period. He studied a lot of history and art history. That's a cool thing to study in Paris. Who paid for that? Don't you love being able to pay for things like that for your children? I do. I take pride in that. Not stuff. Not giving them stuff.
No.
Did I buy them cars? No, I never bought my kids cars. They paid for their own cars. But I paid for travel and education. Not just frivolous travel, though. It had to be educational travel. Okay, so how are you feeling today?
Good.
Good, okay, well that was it. We did it. Yay! Thank you, Inbar. Yay, good job. Okay, we got to turn on our sound so we can all say goodbye and talk to each other. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I don't know why.